There are three different kinds of life insurance. One is term, second is whole life, and third is variable. Okay, for term insurance, I can associate it with a disposable water bottle. Why is it? It's because it's very basic. It's very, parang not that sturdy. Parang nandiyan lang siya kasi kailangan. It's very affordable, very basic, covers you only for a certain period of time, no savings component. Who is recommended to go for term? Well, if you really can't afford to pay for regular life insurance, yet you have a huge need for insurance, let's say you have 6 babies all at once and you're earning just minimum wage. So, you're very stressed kasi hindi ma-secure yung future nila. So, ito yung ma-advise ko. Just go for term bro, para hindi ka na ma-stress. Who else is recommended to go for term? Well, if your investor have stable, sound, and diversified investments, I highlight stable, sound, and diversified. So, the concept of buy term and invest the difference. Actually, you buy term because it's cheaper and the money that you save, you use it to invest, parang mas ipapump up yung investment mo. But only if you have a diversified portfolio and really know what you're doing. Yan, di ba? Kita mo ang dami niyang pinag-aaralan. Alam niya. So, who's not recommended to go for term? Well, speculative investors who are risking it all. Well, may mga sabing investors sila, pero actually lahat ng pera nila nasa isang basket lang. That's a very, very big no-no. So, do not go for term. And then, caution lang, term is only eligible to be renewed for a certain period of time. By the time you get older, your policy may not be renewable anymore, so you may not be able to leverage on insurance as a way to protect your assets from uncertainty. So, sayang naman, baka wala na siya by the time na kailangan mo siya. So, who else is recommended to go for term? Well, sadly, not anyone has the money to pay for it. So, kapag talagang kailangan, pero wala masyadong budget, yun tayo sa mura. Well, next is whole life insurance, aka the sophisticated water bottle. So, may kita mga water bottle niyan, shiny, shimmery, 1,000 to 2,000 pesos yan. So, this prestige with whole life insurance, it's guaranteed, it's actually for mga mayayaman usually. Pero, hindi naman talagang sorry. But, it's actually parang mas pangmayaman kasi it's the most expensive of all, payable for whole life, usually up to 100, but with options to shorten it. No investment component, you can add riders, self-benefit, etc. Covers you for a long time, especially usually up to 100, and there are value components into it. So there's cash value, the actual value of your plan when surrendered, dividends if any, the company shares some profits to policyholders. Endowment is like a gift to you that you receive regularly. So who's recommended to take whole life? Well, if you are a rich elderly who prioritizes guarantee more than investment returns and can afford it, syempre mas matanda ka na, mas ayaw mo na mag-risk kasi mas takot ka na. So you want the guarantee more than the growth of your money. Pwede rin kung businessman ka lang na ang daming risky investments but you want something na guaranteed and conservative. So dapat hindi ka lahat all out. The third is the variable life insurance, aka the modern bottle. Modern siya kasi mas flexible and adaptable to our lifestyle and modern times. Yan siya. Hindi siya flimsy, pero hindi siya ganun ka mukhang mamahalin. Insurance with investment siya in the form of mutual funds. It's reasonably priced, not that mura, not that mahal. It has limited pay options, so pwede 5 years, 10 years, stretch for 20 to 30 years, pwede rin. The length of coverage is relatively longer than term, so may pag-term din parang sa amin 70, may iba, or pwede 80 to 100. And you can also add riders. It is flexible because you can top up your investment anytime which you can use while you are still alive. And it's meant for long term, so don't be there to pay it out early. Build the discipline of setting aside money regularly because it comes in the form of a bill. You can't escape paying it. So who is recommended to take variable? Actually, anyone who does not fit in the term and whole life category. So kahit sino. According to age and career, so these are the example students, kahit na allowance na sila, they can already start a variable plan. Or if they have allowance or, I don't know, sa internship nila. Ano pa ba? Ano ba kailangan nila? Well, kailangan nila maging adults. And young professionals, kapag nga gusto nila mag-start mag-save, at least they have something na they can call it their own. Or kapag hindi ka na masyadong young, pero working professional ka pa rin, you want to think about retirement. And for stocks, real estate, forex, or Bitcoin traders, there's nothing guaranteed about that. So you need to diversify into a different instruments. So variable plan is good for you. If you're a young businessman or a businesswoman, yun nga, again, you should diversify. Don't put all your money in your inventory kasi bato lang yan. So cash is no king. And if you're a businessman na medyo age na and you have a lot of assets, it's good to have insurance to protect that assets from dwindling down. For relationships, well, if you're newlyweds, syempre sabi nga sa altar, pag pinakasalan mo ang babae at inassure mo ang security niya, dapat habang buhay o habang mamatay ka man, dapat secure siya, di ba? So, kuha ng insurance pa rin. Tapos yung family with kids, obvious naman, kasi kapag hindi ka insured, syempre pag namatay ka, ano nilang kain ng pamilya mo? Baka mamaya, yung mga anak mo, 2 months lang, wala na silang makain, di ba? Kailangan nila ng sustento kahit wala ka na. And for kung may katawan mga young adults na napag-graduate mo na, well, kahit pa paano, syempre maluwag-luwag na, pero you need to think about your retirement as well. Medyo pilay pa rin yung mga young adults niyan. Hindi agad-agad yan mag-fly. So, dependents pa rin sila. And for senior citizens and grandparents, we can give insurance as your legacy to your grandchildren. And your children, it's a gift na lang siya. And for single parents, syempre pareho pa rin sa mga may baby, they're dependent on you. And for couples who don't want kids, just accountable to each other. So, get insured para secure naman kayo sa isa't isa. And for those who are single for life, then you don't have anything to rely on, so you really need to insure yourself. But kung ayaw mo naman, okay lang din, pero wala namang technically ma-apektuhan kung wala ka na. Kung sa pamilya ka pa, na naiiwan. So, why the need for insurance? Or why not just pure investment? Well, it's simple. We're all going to die in our passing. Someone will be affected financially regardless of how young or old you are. We don't want to be burdened to our family even if they can afford to pay our bills. It gives us direction, financial distribution, and accountability, aka adulting! And also, the financial system is about maximizing profit and minimizing loss. So are you just focusing on maximizing profit? Insurance can minimize your losses. So the key word is leverage. If you want to know more, message me on Facebook. I'd be more than happy to answer your inquiries. This is Janelle Kua, the Chinese girl. Here's my photo. So thank you for watching.